cities, how the transformation has been when you're out doing your parties and things like that. You know, I'm doing my radio thing, and you do a lot of stuff on college campuses and all that, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about your position out there doing your DJ thing.
Really, the DJing scene for me, doing it at colleges and stuff, like, it's giving me the opportunity to, let people hear new music, really. Hear new music and experience new music. That that's what ATG is about, and that's what I'm about. And I'm just trying to change the game in Minnesota a little bit. And looking after the coming after the vets and stuff. We're just trying to make like ATG. We're just trying to keep ahead of the game, keep things going, play new music.
That's what's up. That's what's up, and it's very important that you said that we pay respects and homage to the DJs and everybody that came before us, like your Chuck Chisels, your Dale Dillers, your brother Jules, you know what I'm saying, your Disco G's, Dan Speaks, all those guys that have done it before us. And it's important that you said that you're trying to change the Twin Cities, because with KMOJ changing, a whole lot of other things are going to change with that. And right. I'm here to tell you, first off, Twin Cities, when this whole thing happens and it goes down, it's going to be a lot of people left out in the cold, left in the dark, like, oh, man, I didn't know KMOJ was doing this, and I didn't know he was doing that. So don't be left behind. So talking about that change in the Twin Cities, I want to kick it out to my man Big V, being the CEO of a up-and-coming, a rising force in the Twin Cities with promotions of three-way ENT. Can you tell me a little bit about the maybe some of the trials that you had, or some of the experiences that you had, or some of the good times that you had promoting your events in the Twin Cities?
Well, being basically starting everything on your own, coming from nothing and trying to make it something that's bigger than everything, you run into a lot of good times and bad times, sometimes more good than bad, but at the same time you learn from everything you do. So it's like, it's hard to bring people together, but at the same time, when it happens, is a wonderful thing. But only the people that support everybody's movement, every entertainment company's movement, will be able to excel from the things they help them do. So I mean, like, if you basically help somebody do something, they can help you back. It's like, like I support a lot of other entertainment companies. I go to a lot of other people's parties, and I don't, I can go, don't pay, but I want to help put into their
breaking bread,
right, breaking bread, because. I mean, at the same time, I give out a lot of stuff. I do a lot of stuff, but at the same time, you
need the help, right?
Right.
So where do you see the whole promotion game, the entertainment companies and things like that in the future, or where do you see your company going in the next year?
The next year, I want to
global, baby.
Global for sure, but I would like to see our entertainment company bring everybody in the Twin Cities together, make it like one big, great family, no drama, no
fights,
no fights. I hate fights at clubs and parties. It's like, everybody come together and have a great time, go home, see you again,
So that's a beautiful thing, man. I commend you on that. We've talked a lot about your vision, you and Three-Way Entertainment, doing your thing. You really, really are set on bringing people together to enjoy the experience and have a good time. So that's the CEO right there of Three-Way Entertainment, doing his thing, bringing unity back to the party scene, back to the community. A lot like KMOJ has been doing over the years, 30 years strong. And now I want to talk to my man Fever. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, how is it that you kind of maneuver through the whole system? You know what I'm saying? You got guys like DJ Advance, DJ JQ. We try to get you out there, promote as much as we can. You got your group Three-Way, but how is it for you as an artist trying to break out with the whole radio thing?
I mean, it's hard. I mean, especially coming out of Minnesota. Like, I talked to some A&Rs and stuff, and they're telling me, get out of Minnesota. Minnesota's slow, but at the same time, this is where this is where I'm from. You know what I mean? So basically, I'm trying to do both. I'm trying to get out and stay here. Radio plays, I mean, it's really hard. I mean, it's harder than what you think. It's not just, you can give it to, a DJ and they're going to play it.
Definitely not.
Because one, I mean, it's all about mixing, mastering. You got to have good quality, and it has to be a song that's going to be, able to be played and people going to feel it. It's all about building a team, a street team, promoting. We promote, like I said, I'm a promoter too. I mean, we out here grinding hard. Promoting parties and stuff like that. I get plays in parties and clubs, but it's still not enough. You know, you can never, you know, just say, okay, I'm gonna do this and it's gonna be fine. You know, you always want to, you know, exceed, you know, go 150 with it. So.
All right. So you said, you just mentioned that a lot of A&Rs and people in the business have urged you to get out of Minnesota, and I've heard it myself. Oh, Minneapolis isn't this and isn't that, and yada yada yada. But you said, which is really important. You said, this is your home. This is where you're from.
Right.
How has KMOJ been instrumental to your music growth and your growth as an artist through over the years? I know, because you said you grew up on KMOJ,
I mean,
right?
Yeah, I grew up on this station. I mean, before B96 came, I mean, it was all KMOJ. That was our urban station, period. You know what I mean? And I still listen to it. I mean, I'm from St. Paul, so we get that static, you know what I mean? But, you know, as far as, like, still listening to it, I mean, it's still a good station, regardless of, you know, what people think and what they listen to now, because this is where it started at. This ain't, you know, this ain't nothing like a franchise, like it built off of something and went somewhere else. This is where we got our urban music from, you know what I mean?
Right. I mean, KMOJ has always been here for the people, by the people, and we say that, we mean that. We play your gospel, we play your jazz.
Right.
I mean, we have spoken word, all sorts of stuff. You know, of course, the hip-hop and R&B, but a lot of R&B, the old school joints, things like that. And we do a lot of events, and it's important that you fellas come out from St. Paul because you still have that connection. What I found in doing my thing over here, a lot of people in St. Paul have missed that, and that connection between the whole Twin Cities as a whole, because they say it's kind of scratchy or the static, and we know that, and that's why we're doing things like the 2008 Radiothon, so you can make your voice heard over here at KMOJ. Go check it out on the website, www.kmojfm.com. We got a lot of news, a lot of information up there about what we got coming up, what we have plans and doing, and so on and so forth. KMOJ has a rich history. BL Holla, I know you were talking a little bit about getting to the DJ game, and I know you had a question from my man DJ Advance, just because he's kind of not so far removed from the situation that you're in now, trying to break into the radio. And a lot of people don't know, KMOJ was set up and structured for young men and women and people out in the community, young and old, to come and get their learn on, to get their first glance and their first time on the radio and in broadcasting. So if you had that question for him, just go ahead and kick it out to DJ Advance right here.
All right, well, I started last year with the whole DJing thing, and it's on a small little controller. There ain't no big 2 turntables, whatever. I just started off with a little bit of something.
Yeah.
But, you know, I've gotten to the point where now, you know, I'm trying to get to that next step. You know, I feel that if I had actually had something recorded, I feel like I could actually send it out to people on radio stations and everything. So what was the point in time when you felt like kind of stuck, but then, you know, you just, you know, because that's how I kind of feel right now. I feel like I'm kind of stuck at one point, and I'm trying to get to that next step.
You know, like, with me, honestly, like, whenever I get that stuck feeling, you know, I'm a spiritual dude, I'm a Christian. I pray about it to God.
Amen.
He lead me, you know what I'm saying? He showed me which way to go, and that's really how it is. And, you know, all you really got to do is, you know, perfect that little set you got, perfect it, be a beast at it, and then, you know, go from there. You show people you can be a beast at that, like I was saying, you know, earlier with Jay. You be a beast at that, you can be a beast when you got everything set up already, and that's how I started out, you know what I'm saying? I had the huge desktop computer, you know, clicking away. But, hey, it worked, and it brought me to where I am, you know, thank God, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because people back in Chicago, whatever, I'm not conceited of anything. You know, I always feel like it get better, but people would be like, hey, you know, I'm going to this club and like, man, you know, the things that you've done, man, I know you could do better than them, but it's like I don't believe that because I feel like I don't have that, you know, setup. I don't feel like I have that true opportunity to really show that I am better than some of these people out here.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm trying to get there, but, you know, I just feel that, you know, I've seen you done, you know, you say you've been doing it for 2 years and now you know, you're at the status that you're at now. So how did it feel to, you know, in a short period of time, still have enough appreciation to be able to, you know?
Really, for me, man, it's motivational. Like, every day is a motivation thing for me. For people that's up and coming like you, and you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you're older than me, for one, and it's like, for somebody that's older than me to, you know, talk to me like, okay, like you are right now, like, that gives me motivation to, you know, keep doing what I'm doing, being positive about it, and wanting to help everybody out. Like, I'm not a stingy DJ if you need, you know, music or anything, any new music. you know, hit me up, hit one of my guys up, hit anybody from Three-Way, HG, JQ, anybody at the station. Like, that's just the type of person I am, and I feed off that positive energy, and that's what really just keep me going. Like, I never really, like, think I'm better than anybody, because, I mean, I've met some people that's been, you know, great, so, you know, that's all it really is, bro.
Okay, that's what's up. I'm glad that you know, at least let me, I guess, get a different perspective on how the thing is, because I'm really trying to get there, you know.
You can do it, bro, for real.
All right, thanks, man, no doubt.
And that's what it is, young brothers sticking together, and that's one of the key marks of Three-Way ENT. That's why we had him in here tonight. You know what I'm saying? Vance has been doing this thing for 2 years with his brother and the other guys in his group, and they've made a lot of progress, a lot of progress. Like I said, they're up and coming, and they're on the heels of a lot of people. We'll be back in just a little bit talking to them a little bit more tonight, and I also have another legend in the building.
Yeah.
Legend in the building, legendary status. We'll be right back at you, Twin Cities. DJ JQ, BL Holla, doing what we do, keeping it tight at night. More music on the way, on the way, on the way. Don't you go nowhere. 2008 Radiothon, all day, every day. Let's get it.